and this is Samantha here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a delicious apple and pear crumble in the air fryer using gorgeous little ramekins. Before we share this amazing recipe with you, we recommend that you head over to RecipeThis.com. At the top of the site is a search bar, and you can search for any of our recipes that are featured on our YouTube channel. So this makes it really easy. So if you see one of our videos and you want step-by-step photos or a free printable recipe card, then that search box is amazing. And then if you scroll down below that, you'll be able to see our categories. And what you can do is, let's say you've got an Instant Pot, you can click on the link just for Instant Pot recipes. The same for the air fryer, slow cooker, soup maker, Thermomix, or whichever recipe you've got. And best of all, I highly recommend you enter your email address and sign up for our weekly newsletter. In our weekly newsletter, we feature all our latest recipes, as long as tips, tricks, popular previous recipes, and so much more. And we just really would like it if you join. And then when you do join, you can reply to any of our newsletters and you'll get direct email response from me or my husband Dominic, and it's just brilliant. You can also look through the archives of our entire site. So let's say you're looking for Christmas ideas, then you can look at December of the previous year or the year before that for some great ideas, search through our categories and do so much more. We've got 1,400 plus kitchen gadget recipes on Recipe This, and I just cannot wait to see you over there and welcome you to the Recipe This family. The story behind this recipe, if you haven't watched our video for plum crumble, is I made some plum crumbles in the air fryer, like this one here, and I actually made too much crumble mix, and I'm on a week using a veggie box from Rafters, and I wanted to show you how to make use of those leftovers. So now I've got two more cute ramekins, and I'm going to use what I've got left over into a quick apple and pear crumble. So I never bother to peel the apples or the pears. It's totally up to you if you would rather do so. Either way, just chop everything up. And then these are gorgeous red shiny apples. You can use any you want. You could use Granny Smith's, but I also think it's a great use for when you're actually got some spare apples in the fruit bowl that you know people are not going to use in your house, and you think to yourself, all right, that would make a brilliant crumble, and then you can just use it up and then serve it for dessert. So let's get that. Oh, that pear's really slimy. And then that's all the fruit there. So I think that's even made too much just for these two ramekins. It's like these apples are just so big. So we'll see how they do. Some pear in that one as well. And then let's see how I do the other one. And these are just so much bigger. That's quite a big bit, so I'm just going to leave that bit out. And if you push it down, you can get quite a bit in. So I've still got a handful of fruit there just for snacking on. So that's how much it actually makes just for one apple and one pear. So now once you've done that, and then sprinkle of sugar on top. I'll just squirt on each. And then it's ready to go in the air fryer. So now, get out the air fryer basket, place in your two ramekins, and now go into air fry for 8 minutes at 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit. It's a little bit longer than I did my plums, but the apples need a little bit extra time. And we've baked. Wow. These are what the apples look like so far, and the pears, of course. The thing about when you're doing the apples one is, compared to doing a summer fruit like peaches or plums, you know, the apples need that little bit longer just to go soft and to get some texture to them, and they're so much better. Right, so now you've done that, it's time to add in your crumble topping. So I've got a big bowl of it left over here from another recipe. Then make sure you've got a good coating around the apples. Personally, my favourite is blueberries, just from the colour and how soft and squidgy the blueberries do when they're actually cooked in the air fryer. But of course, the old-fashioned way that my grandma used to do it was always with apples. So now that you've covered them, can you believe it, how much mixture I've still got left? You know, I could do another 1.5 there. And then once you've got them all ready like that, it can go back in, and because it's apples, I'm going to give it another 6 minutes at 200 Celsius, that's 400 Fahrenheit, and then we can see how it looks. And we've baked, so let's check on our apple crumble. Wow, this is the crumble as it looks so far, but I like mine a little bit more golden than that. So what I'm going to do to hurry up the process is give it a quick spray with some olive oil and then put it back on for another 4 minutes at 200 Celsius, that's 400 Fahrenheit. And we've baked. So shall we check on our apple and pear crumble now? And fingers crossed, it's spot on. And wow, there is your 2 crumbles. And of course you can add a little bit extra time if it's a bit under for you, but that's spot on for me. And Dominic doesn't actually like crumbles, so I get to have them. Might share one with George though, what do you think? And of course, if you head over to Recipe This, if you search apple over there, we do actually have an apple crunch that's like this, but it's got more of a nutty texture to it, and it's absolutely delicious. And these are the apple and pear crumbles, cooled down. So now let's tuck in, shall we? Wow, I love how syrupy the apples and pears have got underneath. Oh God, I just love crumble. I love the topping. I love the sugar on the fruit. I love how well the fruit cooks in the air fryer, and it's just absolutely delicious. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Recipe This family. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest. We also have a weekly newsletter at recipethis.com/newsletter, where we share with you our latest kitchen gadget recipes, what we're cooking in the Milner kitchen, and so much more. As well as this, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then whenever we have a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you want to know about all our future videos, then I recommend you hit the bell for instant notifications. But even better, we now have a podcast. It's called Magic with Gadgets. Simply search Magic with Gadgets on your favourite podcast player and you'll find us there.